Everything seems to be working in order here. I'm Bill Pearce, and the program is Nightsounds. Hi, welcome to the family. Through the years, our program has been 1/2 hour in duration. Well, 29 minutes, 30 seconds to be exact. And so many letters have asked that we make the program longer. Some of them even suggesting that we go on all night. We know sometimes it takes more ingenuity and innovation and creativity to make something short than lengthy. I'm reminded of Abraham Lincoln, who once apologized for a very long letter to a friend. He said, "I'm sorry I've written you such a long letter, but I did not have time to write a short one." And our opening music on Nightsounds, the tenor voice of Johnny Ho, with a song that's the desire of just about every person. Fill my life.
Fill my life. Fill my life with your love, dear Lord. Make it grow. Fight against your will, with your strength control me, shelter me from me, so that when I'm jarred by life's demands like a cup that's full, Lord, let me spill your love. Fill my life, fill my life with your love, dear Lord. Make it grow in me. Fill my life, fill my life with your peace, dear Lord. Peaceful filled in thee. Fill my life, fill my life with your love, dear Lord. Make it grow in me. Fill my life, fill my life with your peace, dear Lord. Peaceful filled
fill my life with joy, peace, fulfillment, all of the kinds of things and ingredients that just about every well-adjusted person wants in his or her life. A couple of weeks ago, I was looking in the newspapers. I noticed that the National Institute of Creation Research was attempting to put textbooks in the various school systems that would speak of creation rather than evolution. It seems that evolution is taken by so many and being taught as a fact. However, it is a theory only. Direct creation is not even suggested as an alternative viewpoint. And this is an unfair aspect of modern education. In a sense, it really doesn't give today's student a choice. It rules God out. In other words, the university senior really has no other alternative than to accept what he feels is fact. There are many things that we could comprehend if they were laid on the line, so to speak. Dr. John Jess said, "We can know, for example, that there is nothing in the first chapter of Genesis that refutes or contradicts the known facts of science. There are certain claims in scientific circles that appear to discredit the Bible with respect to origins, but they normally reveal only the misinformation held by the contender." We've often asked the question, what really, when it comes down to human behavior, what really can science say to a person who's caught up in the throes of grief because he or she has lost a loved one? What can science say at that moment? We're going to be touching tonight just briefly and almost in a surface way because we don't have time and I'm not a scientist, merely an observer. Touching on the creation of God in the human life. The satisfaction in knowing that there's another dimension to life than the physical, than the sensate. That is the thrill of the spiritual, knowing that God created each of us and we can actually communicate with Him. The Rick Powell Chorus now to speak further of the satisfaction in Jesus.
The world will try to satisfy this longing in your soul. You may search the wide world o'er, but you'll be just as before. You'll never find true satisfaction until you found the Lord, for only Jesus can satisfy your soul.
Satisfy your soul, only Jesus can satisfy your soul, and only He can change your heart and make you whole. He Jesus can satisfy your soul. Satisfy your soul. Only Jesus can satisfy your soul. Satisfy your soul.
Only Jesus can satisfy your soul. The Rick Powell Chorus and Orchestra on Nightsounds. Tonight, as we think of the act of creation, it was so special. So many times we take things in a school book or any other treatise of information, and we make mental assent and notes of this. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. But what an act of magnitude that was. God fit the earth for man. I am no theoretician, but I would just come to the conclusion in my own mind that there is no life on other planets. So far, that's correct. The scientists are straining to find life on other planets. Some sort of support system. God's next act, after commencing to fit the earth for man, was to, as the King James Version puts it, move upon the face of the waters. Every school book, one authority said, dealing with the origin of life, including those that propagate the evolutionary theory, tells us that life in its primitive forms began in the sea. And Genesis says that, after God selected the earth for his eternal plan, he said, "Let there be light." The earth was shrouded in darkness perpetually, darkness in which no life could exist. We don't know how this happened. Just how he accomplished the giving of light, we're not told. Then God made the firmament, or space, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. That the earth at that time was totally submerged in waters, borne out in verse 9, where we read, "And God said, Let the waters under the heavens be gathered together in one place." Most geologists agree that at one time the earth was indeed wholly inundated. Again, there's nothing in the Genesis account that in any way contradicts the known facts of science. And this despite the fact that many teachers declare that science and the Bible are incompatible. There's an amazing accuracy of Moses' account of the order in which living things appeared, as he records the book of Genesis, giving ample evidence of knowledge far beyond anything then known in the scientific, astronomical, and philosophical circles of his day. Some time ago I saw a small pamphlet with the question, "Is Christianity credible?" There's something within each and every one of us that wants to prove God wrong. Whatever it is in our hearts was in the heart of Lucifer when he said, "I will be as gods." And that pride that was in him gave vent to warfare in heaven. Whatever that element was within his breast, we have it too. How we would love to prove that we are capable of mastering our own destiny. But when it comes right down to it, all we need do is look at Skid Row in Chicago, or the Bowery in New York, or Race Street in Philadelphia. Every city has its catch-all for the dregs of humanity. Then again, we, of necessity to be fair, would point to an Einstein, who went to great heights with his genius. God has created man with a fantastic capacity to know himself and to go even a certain distance without God. Solomon said it, there is a way that seems right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. We'll be back to pull this together after our next music. Here's Christine Wurtzen to sing on Nightsounds.
Sweet is my refuge, sweet is my rest. Ill cannot harm me, no foes dare molest. Jesus, my spirit so tenderly calms, holding me close in his mighty arms. Oh, what a wonderful, wonderful rest, trusting completely in Jesus I'm blessed. Sweetly he comforts and shields from alarms, holding me close in his mighty arms. Pressing my tears, staying cheek to his own, hushing my grief with his sweet gentle tone, touching my heart with his healing balm, holding me still in his mighty arms. Troubles may rage, sin surges may beat, ne'er can they reach my sheltered retreat. Free from all danger, from dread and alarms, resting quite safe in his mighty arms. Oh, what a wonderful, wonderful rest, trusting completely in Jesus I'm blessed. Sweetly he comforts and shields from alarms, holding me close in his mighty arms, holding me close in his mighty arms.
A song of comfort and encouragement. Christine Wurtzen, holding me close in his mighty arms. The music of Nightsounds. Thank you for joining me. In case we've just met you, in the last few moments, I am Bill Pearce. The program at hand is called Nightsounds. Do you ever stop to contemplate the value, the inestimable worth of the package of life that God has given us? Of all that's involved in God's great gift? Then see that your life is bound up in nothing mean or vindictive or cruel or mercenary. As one of God's good and wonderful packages, make sure that you're bound up with him, with the Lord your God. God does have a face on, like little girl asked one time, I want somebody with a face. What she really wanted was reality, something every one of us wants. Human nature responds to tangibles which it associates with reality. Therefore the question, is the God of the Christian ethereal? Is he unknowable? Many have come to this conclusion, and many others have found out that he is real, that he is knowable, that he is credible, that he actually can satisfy. just because I can't explain the process does not mean it's unreal, any more than I can explain the wiring and the circuitry which is right beneath my hands at this moment in this electronic console. Except that I see that it's working, it's functioning, it's producing. So let's not turn away because we don't understand. If we're looking for somewhere to hide, Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." The men sing about it now in our closing few moments. Hiding in thee, safe to the rock, I cling. Listen closely and internalize this message. The safest place in all the universe. Thank you for joining us tonight on Night Sounds. What a privilege it is to bring these few moments together to you by means of radio. Once again, if we can be of any service to you further than the program, our mailing address is Night Sounds, Wheaton, Illinois, 60187. And if you would remember the call letters of the radio station that you're listening to, your name and return address and all mail. Okay? Thanks again for being there, and until next time, have a great day tomorrow, and good night.